Today on Chef Andy, we're making homemade pasta. Welcome to another episode of Chef Andy. Guys, we are making homemade pasta, but I could not do it without anybody but my good friend all the way from Lake Como, Italia, Guglielmo!
Ciao Andy, tutto bene?
Sì, tutto a posto,
tutto a posto. Oggi facciamo la pasta fresca, abbiamo uova, farina, tutto pronto. Pasta fresca oggi.
Sei pronto? Oh, we gotta speak in English or else.
So they don't understand.
Yeah,
So today we're here, we have eggs, flour, semolina flour, we're gonna make fresh pasta.
Let's do it. Man, I am so excited to make this with you.
Oh, me too.
Guglielmo, he gave me this machine for Melissa and I's wedding, and it was literally one of my favorite wedding gifts out of them all. How'd you come up with, what made you decide to
Every couple, every family needs to have a pasta machine in their house, so here you go.
So, Guglielmo is from Lake Como. He came the furthest than anybody else has ever come to be on the show. No, I'm just kidding. He lives right here in Seattle. Where is Lake Como for the people out there that don't know?
Lake Como is the northern part of Italy, north of Milan, almost in Switzerland. It's a beautiful lake in the Alps. And I used to row there, and now I'm rowing in Seattle and cooking pasta with Andy. Before I came to the US, my mom said, you cannot leave the house without knowing how to make pasta. What happens if you go there and there is no pasta? So she got together with Laura and the mom of my friend Matteo. We got together for all day. We learned how to make pasta. So I was ready to come to the US.
That's so hilarious because a typical Italian mother, you know, thinking that you're not going to be able to eat any food in
Exactly, yeah, there is no pasta in America, so here I go. I know it, and now I can share it with you guys.
Come on. All right, so what do we start out with?
For pasta, you need eggs, flour, and semolina flour, which is a special kind of flour.
That's it.
Yeah.
You don't need any other ingredients.
Nothing else.
That's the cool thing is that you can make a lot of it. It's inexpensive and it also tastes amazing. So, okay, flour.
So flour, we use normal flour.
Like all-purpose.
Yeah, all-purpose flour.
Yeah.
And also semolina flour, which as you can see is more granular and add the texture to the pasta.
It makes it so it doesn't stick.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't stick.
So what are our ratios of the flour to semolina?
2 flours is 1 and 1. So we start with a cup and a half.
All-purpose flour.
All-purpose flour.
Perfect.
A cup and a half of semolina flour.
Now, you don't have to use semolina. We just like to use it because it makes it so the pasta doesn't stick. It also it gives it a beautiful, that yellow color.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. You can use that only with all-purpose flour and also only with water. You don't even need eggs.
Oh,
but originally, pasta was made with eggs, so we're gonna use eggs.
And these are the farm fresh ones,
So even better.
Come on. Okay, so we're gonna mix this around.
We're gonna mix those around, and then we're gonna make kind of like a mountain of flour. And then we poke a little hole, and then we start cracking eggs.
This is like a fun project too. This is also really fun if you have kids. It's a family activity. On Saturday or Sunday, you get together, you make pasta, and then you eat together. I'm sure you probably have a lot of great memories making homemade pasta with your mom.
Of course. Pasta is like the Saturday and Sunday meal. Big lunch, we make pasta or lasagna, and you go from there.
Come on.
So now we have 4 eggs. We put a cup and a half of all-purpose flour, a cup and a half of semolina flour, and then 4 eggs.
Perfect.
Now we just poke the eggs.
Oh, this is my favorite part right here.
And then you start kind of like adding the side of our flour mountain.
Just kind of slowly mix it in together.
Mix it in and you keep adding it.
Beautiful.
You don't want to break the whole thing so your egg doesn't roll the way around. Yeah, of course you can do it also in a bowl, but it is on the table and the flour can go around a little bit.
Coming to the US, was there a big difference in food?
Oh, no, don't ask me that.
There's a huge difference. It's more expensive and doesn't taste as good, but that's okay.
The idea is you want to do kind of like a ball at the end. So you try to give it a shape of a ball, and then we're going to use more and more our hands.
And blend it really, you know, so it's one dough, it's all consistent. You know, it's not flour and eggs separate, it's one piece of dough. What's one thing that you miss from Italy?
I really miss fresh mozzarella. Like you go to the store, you walk to the store and there is fresh mozzarella or burrata.
Yeah, I must say the mozzarella in Italy is like, they just make that stuff everywhere and it's incredible.
So you see, we're starting to have starts over a ball. It's not cleaned yet. You see there are a lot of like chunks and more flour, more egg. But this is kind of like the first stage of your ball.
You're just gonna keep working it, keep massaging it, make sure that it's all, you know, kind of one yellow color.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One yellow color and no white parts. If you see right now, we still have some yellow parts of the flour, and you don't want that, because if that goes in the pasta, then you're gonna find it's not gonna be uneven and chunks that you don't want. So now is a good moment to just clean up a little bit your working table, because now is actually the fun part of like working the pasta. Beautiful. And this activity is gonna take probably 5 minutes at least, because the idea is that you play with it and you smash it and then get back together.
Just keep blending
so you grab
it.
Okay. And you push it with your wrist.
And really work in your palm.
And then you go again, and you go again. The idea is that it's not sticky, so if you play with it.
So you should be able to like touch it and it's not gonna stick to your hand.
Exactly.
And that's when you know.
Perfect. Okay. And you see now, guarda che bella. Guarda come liscia, come incomincia a avere una bella struttura.
Che bella. Look how it's even and the structure of it is.
And a good test
nice
is you kind of like break it apart, and if you still find some like white spots, it means it needs to be worked a little bit more.
It's kind of like smooth.
It's very smooth, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Very smooth, no extra flour parts. I think it's good. Beautiful. So now, we let it rest for like 20-30 minutes in the fridge. You put in some saran wrap.
So we put it in the fridge so that, you know, when you put it through the machine, it's not gonna stick as much, as well as you wanna let the dough rest, right?
Exactly.
You want to let it sit and get cooled down. So 30 minutes in the fridge, and we'll be back. All right, it's been 30 minutes. We're taking our beautiful dough out. You can already tell it's gotten a little bit harder.
Let's chop it apart and see what I meant with just let it rest. Look at the texture inside, it's all smooth.
Wow.
It's way smoother as it was before, and now it's ready to go in our machine.
So we cut it in half. Is that enough, or we need to cut it again?
I think this is enough. Maybe we'll cut it later. Okay. We're gonna see how long it comes out. You don't want pasta too long.
Too long, yeah. Or we should see how long we can get it.
Or maybe, okay, we'll see.
Okay, so this is pasta. What would you call this in Italian? It's what, macchina?
È la macchina della pasta, sì, non c'è una vera parola.
It's like the pasta machine.
Yeah.
It's got different numbers here.
It's got different numbers based on like how wide the rolls are. You start from 0, and ideally you were gonna stop at 7. It goes all the way until 9.
Yeah.
But then 9 is probably the
super thin.
It's super thin, maybe for lasagne or ravioli. For tagliatelle, I like it a little bit thicker, so we're gonna stop at 7.
And you can do whatever thickness you like. If you like it really thick, do it
at 5,
as thick as you want.
You can do it at 9, honestly, as you want.
We're gonna do. We're making tagliatelle.
Yeah, today we're making tagliatelle. So we start from 0. Everything's always start with 0 here.
So we're just cranking this dough all the way through, and you want to do this at an even rhythm, because if you don't do it evenly, it's gonna give you like
little bumps. You just want to stay evenly.
Yeah.
So you go the first time, you get a little bit of semolina so it doesn't stick. And we go again. You usually do 0 twice.
Okay.
So let's do 0 twice.
So 0 2 times. Come on.
So ideally you want to go every level 0, 1, 2 all the way until 7. Yeah. But you also can skip. Yeah. You can go like 0, 1, and 2. Then you can go to 4.
It goes a little faster.
Yeah,
right?
It goes a little faster. Yeah. And now we go to 4. Yeah, Andy's doing the workout. I'm just passing along. Nice. We can switch if you want. If you get tired, let me know.
Yeah. Okay. You know, I'm pretty good at the crank over here.
Cool. You were on the rowing team?
Yeah, you know, I rowed a couple years.
Okay, cool.
Now we're at number what? 6?
Number 6.
We're at number 6. So this is how fat it is, and you're number 6.
And you can see it's starting to get a bit too long. We don't really want pasta this long.
Yeah.
So we can chop it in half. Now we're ready to go level 7.
Wow, beautiful, bella roba. Look at the consistency.
Guarda che bella, bene.
So we're making tagliatelle. What is tagliatelle?
Tagliatelle means in Italian tagliare. Taglia means to cut. So the idea is that you used to make like big sheets and then you cut strips and just make it like very, very thin strips of it. This machine helps us out. A good option if you don't have the second part of the machine, you can put some more flour in it, roll it up, and then kind of like cut lines. But I think this is just easier and faster.
All right, so now we just put it right through. Oh, here it comes. Oh, this is so amazing. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna take my hand right here and I'm just gonna pull it through just to catch it, right? Wow, look at that. It doesn't get fresher than this, guys. Oh my goodness.
We put on the table, put some of the semolina flour.
And this makes it so it's not gonna stick together, right? Because that's the whole thing, is we don't want it to stick.
And we can let them rest here.
All right, Guglielmo, we made a couple batches of our tagliatelle, but I think we gotta go for the world record. I think we gotta see how long we can get.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's do it.
They have competitions in Italy, right? To see how long they can get the...
Oh yeah, it's a national sport. We want to do this to the next Olympic Games.
We should try to see if we can get this from this window to that window. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Oh.
Okay.
Almost there. Oh my gosh. This is so long. Wait, we're not even done yet. Look how big this is.
What are we gonna do now?
Dude, I think we're at least like, this is like 10 feet. Here, wait, maybe I'll take this. Oh no, this is, dude. This is so long, oh my God. You know what, some people want to go to the Olympics. Some people want to win world championships. We just want to break the record for the longest tagliatelle. Woo! La finale, the last part. Yo, Guglielmo, this is crazy, dude. Oh, we broke it, no! Oh, that's okay, it was getting too long anyways. Okay, we're cutting, we're in business. Oh, look at it's going on the ground. We placed a pan on the ground so that it would catch it. And you know, keep that food clean. Oh, we got a world record, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. That's the world record. Tagliatelle, baby, let's do it. So while our water and sauce is cooking, we wanted to show you guys how to make this pasta without having the machine, because some of you might not have this. It is pretty economical, but we wanted to show you guys the way, hey, if you don't have anything, how to do it the traditional way, right?
Yeah, this machine is like $50. You can order it online, but if today you really want to make pasta and you have time to wait, we can easily do a rolling pin, which is the way that grandmas used to do it.
Back in the day.
So basically, just get the pasta we made earlier,
okay.
Put a little bit of semolina flour, and we start rolling.
Roll it, flip it, keep adding the semolina.
And you see the result is pretty similar to what we were getting at the first 2 levels.
Yeah.
But now we need to keep going all the way down to the 7.
Very, very fine.
Andy, I'm getting tired. Do you want to go a little bit?
I got you, baby. Come on. This is the 500. Yeah, you really got to put in the work. this machine makes it a lot easier.
Now that we're done rolling, I think the most important part is to put a lot of semolina so it doesn't stick when we use the knife to cut it.
Yeah, okay.
So.
Add that semolina. So this is a secret. You roll it and then you can cut it in strips and it'll be nice and long.
And now you go.
Just cut it?
Yeah, just cut it.
Wow. Yeah,
okay, so now we see.
Look at this. Tagliatelle.
So we basically made it. We have a similar result than the one we made before. And we just basically made them without the machine.
So if you don't have a machine, this is the way you make tagliatelle. Our pot of boiling water is all ready to go. Should we put in the pasta?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Now with the fresh pasta, it's gonna cook quicker, right?
Yeah, it's gonna take no more than 2 minutes. So be ready. And what is very important is also that you stir the water and the pasta while it cooks.
This is called a spider. These are really helpful if you have one of these. We got our beautiful bolognese sauce over here. All right, our pasta's ready. Wow, look how beautiful this is. Guglielmo, this looks incredible. Now we're gonna take our bolognese sauce.
It doesn't take too long, honestly. And if you have a team that works with you, somebody can roll, somebody can make the pasta, and then you're ready to eat for lunch.
Come on.
So one thing you cannot forget though is a little bit of Parmesan on top.
Gotta have that Parmigiano Reggiano.
Parmigiano Reggiano.
Hit it. Man, I can smell that cheese. I wish you guys could smell this right now. It's incredible. Okay, let's serve this right up. You ready?
Ready.
Let's do this thing. Oh my gosh. Man, it doesn't get any fresher than this, Guglielmo. Wow. Approved. Definitely approved. Is that good bolognese? Good job, Andy. This pasta is incredible. It's so fresh, it's so smooth, it's just amazing. You know, I also like the thickness, it's really like light. It doesn't feel like you're eating like a thick, you know, pasta. Well guys, there you go. Fresh tagliatelle, fresh homemade pasta. Guglielmo, thanks for being on the show. Thanks for inviting me. That was awesome. We gotta have you out again. Guys, put in the comment section if you wanna see this guy cook with us. Lasagne, tortellini, what else can we make? Spaghetti. Comment down below and we'll come back. Endless things we could cook. But there you go, your fresh pasta, guys. If you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. Join our food movement here on Chef Andy. Boom, tagliatelle fresco. We'll see you next time in the kitchen. Ciao a tutti, ciao. Ciao.